I thank the member for Lawler and call the member for Lindsay.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I would like to bring the attention to the House to a community organisation I had the pleasure of meeting at the weekend, the Bikers Against Child Abuse. This international organisation of bikers stand united to protect and empower children who have been impacted by sexual or physical abuse. From their mission statement, and I quote, "Bikers Against Child Abuse exists to the extent to create a safer environment for abused children. We exist as a body of bikers to empower children to not feel afraid in the world in which we live. We stand ready to lend support to our wounded friends by involving them with an established, united organisation." Through the Bikers Against Child Abuse Charter, vulnerable and abused children have a family for life. They learn empowerment and self-respect through the tough yet reliable bikie culture which builds and strengthens their culture. Bikers Against Child Abuse are the personal friends of the child and can be most vulnerable when helping children in confronting and intimidating circumstances, such as providing police statements, attending court proceedings, in circumstances where they may have to confront their abuser, or even recounting the difficult details of their abuse. By empowering children to stand up, helping them to find their confidence, and in often confronting and intimidating circumstances is in fact a noble act, which is part of what makes the Bikers Against Child Abuse movement so effective and powerful. Deputy Speaker, in 2013, the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare reported rates of substantiated child abuse and neglect had risen from 31,500 to 37,800, and sadly Indigenous children are at higher risk as they are almost 8 times more likely to be exposed to substantiated abuse and or neglect. As Western Sydney is the home to the largest Indigenous population in Australia, this is of specific concern to the people I represent in the electorate of Lindsay. Deputy Speaker, I had the great pleasure of riding with the Bikers Against Child Abuse Penrith Charter, and because of what I saw firsthand, I can absolutely vouch for how wonderful this organisation is. I would like to thank the local charter as well as the New South Wales Bikers, and I'd like to thank Sparkles for having me on the back of her trike, not to mention the rest of the road crew, Lefty, Moose, Goose and Sparky, and to their preacher, Lucky and Preacher, who was a Tower who was supported on the day. Deputy Speaker, I'd just like to note that the reason why they all have code names is because they work in the space of child abuse. It's to protect both the bikers and the children. Thank you, Deputy Speaker, and I'd like to really thank the Bikers Against Child Abuse. Thank you.
I thank the member for Lindsay.